Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Kempton Park here on Wednesday. It's the 15th of November 2023. Gonna look at the 8th race, the 7:30 from Kempton. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the 8th race, the 7:30, which is the Tri-Unibet new ACCA Boost Handicap. It's Class 3 handicap going for an $18,000 purse race for 3-year-olds and upwards. Horse race 76 to 95. 14 horse fielders going to the starting gate, the 2,400 meter journey, or a mile and a half on the polycrap. Polycrap, that's what it is. I'm gonna take the 4-horse, the 4-horse Capital Theory. Let's go 4-2-11 in the TriCash trifecta. 4-2-11 TriCash trifecta. Top selection 4-horse Capital Theory. 4-year-old Gelding Mahar here. Charlie Johnston trains. Franny Norton gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came 6th November, which was this past Monday, so just off the 10-day refreshing here at Kempton. A mile 3/8 in a Class 2 handicap. And the horse finished third by 3 1/4 lengths that day, and he just kind of stalked that day. The winner really took off clear with the high weight. This horse just kind of plodded along. I do think he got beat by better horses. Kung here, lesser quality horse, though, the quick turnaround back to Kempton, where he's run well in the past, back to the poly track. I expect him to run a good race and find the winner circle here today. 2 back at Newcastle, 17th of October, a mile and a half on the Tapete in a Class 2 handicap. He finished 6 by 6.5 lengths that day, and he was under the drive and just not excelling that day. Very tough race. I don't know if he liked the left-handed bend. He just never was really comfortable that day. And then in the Class 3 at Air, a mile 5/8 on the 23rd of September, on soft ground, he won by 2 lengths that day, and he stayed the trip well. It was a very easy race with a ginormous weight on his back. And then he ran at York in the Heritage Handicap in mid-August over the mile and a half on fast ground, finishing 13th by 31 lengths. He had a wide post draw. He never settled. He never got into it. And then at Newmarket on the July course in a Class 3 handicap, he finished third by 9 1/4 lengths. I do think the soft ground got to him. He just couldn't keep up against those tough horses. But coming here, down in class, off of some decent runs as of recently, I think you can find the winner circle. The 2-horse Saving Knight should find a better trip than he had last week, where he finished 11 by 14 lengths and had a horrible mistake that day, which just really couldn't get into it that day. Prior to that, in a Class 3 at Newcastle with a mile and a half, he finished 5th by 4 lengths, and again, he just kind of hit the wall late off the bench. And then at York, he just was facing too tough competition. You know, the race was of the summer for him came at Newcastle in late July with a mile and a half, where he finished second by a nose, where he was really gaining late. He just missed, but he ran his heart out, and then he just kind of hit the wall here in July. But those were, again, some tough horses. A Class 3 here in July is very tough. A Class 3 here in mid-November is not the world's toughest race. Getting Ocean Murphy up, it's going to have to overcome a very, very wide bows draw, but I think he can get a piece of it. I'll use his horse here on the ticket also. But to recap my selection for the 7:30, the 8th race from Kempton, gonna take the number 4 horse here, Capital Theory. Give kudos to 2-horse Savvy Knight. 4-2-11, TriCash trifecta. 4-2 in the multi-race. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.